Speaker, this is actually for me the first time that I have been in this house when the CS is giving an answer, and you know he comes from my county, so I'm happy to see him. CS, I wanted to ask you, because if you look at all the technical vocational training institutes which are actually under your ministry, they seem to be having a problem, and that is most of these TVETs are being managed and run by the county governments, and yet there's supposed to be an interface between them and whatever that the county governments are doing. The question I wanted to bring on forth to you is that you know that primary schools are given bursary fundings, secondary schools and even university students, and the problem is that students who go to technical vocational training institutes are actually supposed to be getting bursaries, but we do not have those lists. I, as a senator of Kisii County, Waziri, I don't know whether I should expect the county government to pay their fees, or their bursaries, or whether it is your ministry that is supposed to do that. Number two.
I have only one supplementary question.
Just one more, sir.
Senator Mofaya asked a question that skipped my mind.
Just one more. It won't even take 20 seconds.
Please.
The question, the last one I would ask is the way you have given conditional grants to CDF, and this is money that is going into CDF construction projects in primary schools and secondary schools. What I would like the CS is, are you also considering the possibility that we can actually avail funds for the technical vocational training institutes which are under county government, so that they can also get conditional grants, because some of these TVETs don't even have furniture, they don't have any equipment, so that then they can be useful pertaining to their relationship with the KK government's policy and agenda of introducing industrial parks, because I believe the children from the technical vocational training institutes are the ones who should be recruited from from the technical vocational institutes, so that they can go and work in the industrial parks, because the two are related. Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker.
Before you answer, Senator Mofaya, Mwenda Kataya, ask your question.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I am seeking to know from the minister whether the county cabinet secretary stated when the government will distribute 9 billion allocated to Kamutwandu Primary School in Gatunga Ward in the Rakaniri County for infrastructure development, being the balance of 10 billion, which was allocated to the school in the financial year 2019-2020. At the same time, Honorable Speaker, the Cabinet Secretary could he explain the reason for the delay in the disbursement of the 9 billion to the school, because it has taken quite a lot of time before this money was distributed to the school.
Answer the two questions.
Yeah, thank you, Honorable Speaker, sir. To start with the question from the Honorable Senator from my county, Kisii, is that we have two categories here. One that is under national government, which is technical training institutes, which are under national government, which I said the government policy is to ensure that we establish one in each and every constituency, and up to now we have 238 so far established. We have 52 to go, and this particular financial year we have a budgetary allocation to do 15 of them, and therefore we will be able to remain with 37. And out of this, it is government which provides funds, like for each of the 15 we have been provided with 52 million, and the constituencies are also supposed to give 10 million, so that the total cost of each and every one of them will be 62 million, not more than that. For these ones, again, the students going into these particular colleges, the government gives capitation. Based on the numbers, based on the enrollment, we give capitation to the students joining these particular TTI colleges. And again, even the students also enjoy getting loans from Higher Loans Education Board. They also enjoy special grants which the government gives. For vocational training centers, which is clearly spelled out in our Constitution, Schedule 4, which of course separates functions of national government from county government. This is the preserve and responsibility of our county governments. And before 2021, Honorable Speaker, national government, as you are aware, used to give a conditional grant to the counties for purposes of these vocational training centers to cater for equipment in these particular vocational training centers. But following arguments and I think consideration between the national government and the county governments requested for conversion of this conditional grant of 2 billion to an equalization fund. Ever since that time, unfortunately, the money is given out by national government as a equalization fund, and it is not used purposely and strictly for purposes of vocational training centers, and some of them are in a pathetic situation. We had in a discussion with the county governments through the Committee of Education, Governor's Committee on Education and the Ministry of Education, what we can be able to do in order to have these particular vocational training centers serve the purpose for which they were intended to serve. Because if we also don't get it right here, the kind of technical staff, skilled people with the kind of competencies we require at that particular level, it will be quite a challenge. So we are aware of the problem with the vocational training centers. We don't extend any capitation from national government to these ones because it is the county governments which are supposed to be responsible. So there is that problem which we will hopefully be able to sort out in the near future. The question from the senator from Tharaka Nithi about the primary school, yes, I'm aware, and I'm sorry that this was brought to my notice. We did not have it actually in the schedule of those that were pending because we would have done something. But I've seen it has been pending since 2019, 2020. It is only in the year 2020-2021 financial year that an allocation of 1 million was made to this particular primary school, and therefore there is a balance of 9 million. And what I have, Honorable Speaker, so now to be able to give to the entire country, and of course we must make sure that the money is equitably spread to all the schools in all the countries, all the counties in Kenya, is only 102 million to give to the various areas, because I must ensure that there is equity and each and every county within the country, the 47 counties must be covered. So I have allocated you because you can see the amount we have, the resources have been limited. So progressively we will be allocating depending on what we have. And the Honorable Speaker, this year I will have allocated 2 million to go to that particular school. And my good friend from Tharaka Nithi, by next week, if you pass through my office, you will be able to get confirmation that the money has actually been deposited in the school account. Thank you, Honorable Speaker, sir.
Okay. Chair Education.